Now, we all know that skiing and snowboarding have a reputation for exclusivity, but we wanted to show you that this doesn't have to be the case. Jenny Jones has been to Verbier to prove it.
You may not think Verbier is the place to come to bust the myth that snow sports are for the privileged and wealthy, but bear with me. I'm here to meet John Joe, who's a ski instructor in one of the poshest ski resorts in Europe. But trust me, it couldn't be more different from where he was just a couple of years ago.
Right, let's do this. Let's go. You alright guys, how you doing? It's crazy, absolutely crazy to think that 3.5 years ago I'd never put skis on. I'd never even kind of thought about skiing before, you know? It wasn't available for me. Oh, yeah. This is kind of where I grew up. This is Hackney Wick, to be precise. School wasn't great. My dad he left us. Everything was kind of going a bit downhill, you know? I didn't know who I was, so I was just kind of following a crowd. I was kind of just trying to fit in to something that I didn't know what I was fitting into, you know? Yeah. It was a bit of a strange one. And I always tried to be a big man, you know? Always tried to kind of be strong and get up into a lot of fighting, always causing trouble, because I wanted to show that I was this cool, big person, you know? When really I wasn't. I was trying to find out who I was, and I didn't know who I was. And until I started skiing, I didn't have a clue who I was. So this is Jenny, Mum.
Hi, nice to meet you.
When he was about 15, 16, I was worried because I just felt like he didn't know where he was going. I can give him so many skills, but at that age, he doesn't want to listen to what I've got to say because it's the kind of an age where they know best.
So all this is going on then, and then he got introduced to snow camp, is that right?
He did, yeah. The way it first happened was I was watching something on TV and they were on their snow camp. They were in central London. They had been doing like a bit of a promotion.
Okay.
And I just thought, wow, John Joe would love that. Because he's into his skating, and that's something I've never been able to introduce him to. So we did a bit of research, and then it was a weekend, wasn't it? You went off to there. I was taken to the station. You was a little bit apprehensive, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was going to say, what did you think when you suggested
we pulled up, and he was like, "Why did you even arrange this? Why have you put me on this?" And I said, "Just go for today. All I'm asking is go for today." And then if you don't like it, you don't have to go back again. But just give it a go. And you loved it, didn't you? He said,
best thing I've ever done.
Amazing. And I was like, are you going back tomorrow? And he went, yeah, I will go back tomorrow. I never dreamed this would happen. I never dreamed this would come out of that moment.
So, John Joe, here we are. This is exactly where you first started.
Yeah, like I walked in and the first thing I thought was like, oh my God, it's freezing cold. Like it's actually freezing cold. And then the step on the snow and how slippery it was just like, whoa, completely out of my comfort zone, you know? It was a bit daunting at first. What Snow Camp do is they're a youth charity that help underprivileged young people give snow sports a try. I was a perfect kind of candidate for it. Never seen snow before, crazily. Never kind of ever thought I'd put skis on.
And then Snow Camp offered you an apprenticeship, is that right?
That's right. The way that the apprenticeship scheme works is you get kind of work placement within the snow industry, and you kind of get to see how the snow industry works, a little kind of insight into what world we're going to be going into, and that for me was amazing.
What doors has it opened as far as, you know, getting out to the mountains?
Through the apprenticeship, I'm now kind of internationally qualified ski coach, kind of working my way up to work for the Warren Smith Ski Academy. So just through that one day of saying, you know what, Mum, maybe I'm going to go, it's completely changed my life. Who would have thought that I would ever be able to get on a plane and come to a place like this, you know? To come to the mountains and then be put straight in it, it was amazing. And that's the point where I knew this is the life for me. Really nice, seriously, really nice. Really smooth, really controlled, keep it up. That had a lot more flow. You know, he's consistently moving, amazing.
You think he might actually be out of his comfort zone? You know, people are paying a lot of money for this ski instruction and to have a good holiday, but actually he looks so relaxed and very confident and enjoying himself.
Mind over matter, you know? Nice.
Your coaching sessions and teaching people, how's that been?
It's crazy because it's not just the different area, living place, you know? It's a complete different people. It's like complete different upbringing and background to what I have. I've had to kind of learn a lot about myself to kind of to interact with it all, and I've had to grow and change myself. If I was the same person I was 3 years ago, I wouldn't fit here, you know. To be here is enough, you know. So I want to just swallow everything and gobble it all up and just become the best I can be. I would love to be able to one day go back to my borough and kind of give back and change someone else's life and kind of do what Snow Camp have done for me, you know. They've literally given me the opportunity to be here, you know, and build a career for myself. Like, look at this amazing place, and just to be able to stand here with half the people that do come skiing every year, it's amazing, because on paper I shouldn't be here, you know.
What Snow Camp do is so inspiring. Both Gray and I work with them, and we've seen time and again how the sport we love can change lives for the better.